Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama R Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Gita Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansam Shri Rupam Chakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathantam Tvam Sajivam Shadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam
Jaya Sitaram, 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 Lakshmana Hanuman. Jaya Narsingha Dev, Narsingha Dev, Narsingha Dev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Parshatadestarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindaya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. बोलिए बोलिए. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Gauri. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhagati Sadma. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhagati Sadma. Vando moi shavadhana mate. Vando moi shavadhana mate. प्रसादे भाई ए बाबा करिया प्रसादे भाई ए बाबा करिया कृष्ण प्राप्ति होए यहाँ है ते कृष्ण प्राप्ति होए यहाँ है ते गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चिते करिया एक्या गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चिते करिया एक्या और ना करिया मने आशा और ना करिया मने आशा चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति ये प्रसाद पूरे तरु आशा ये प्रसादे पूरे तरु आशा चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञानी प्रकटितानि दिव्य ज्ञानी प्रकटितानि प्रेम भक्ति हेते अविद्या विनाशाजते प्रेम भक्ति हेते अविद्या विनाशाजते वेद गाय हर चरिता वेद गाय हर चरिता श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोके ना लोके रे जीवाना लोके ना लोके रे जीवाना प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पादाचया प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पादाचया बेद गुशु की त्रिभाना बेद गुशु की त्रिभाना लीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना लीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा शिल प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा शिल प्रभुपदा प्रभुपाद 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 नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चाता देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रिय द्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवेदांता Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Priya Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Priya Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Gaura Nityananda Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Gauri Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Nam Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango Gaura Hari. Gora 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 Hari, Gora 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 Hari. Gora 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 Hari, Gora 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 Hari. Nadiya Bihari Gaur Hari, Nadiya Bihari Gaur Hari. Chachi Mata Pran Dhan Gaur Hari, Chachi Mata Pran Dhan Gaur Hari. Chachi Mata Pran Dhan Gaur Hari, Chachi Mata Pran Dhan Gaur Hari. Nadiya Bihari Gaur Hari, Nadiya Bihari Gaur Hari. Nadiya Bihari Gaur Hari, Nadiya Bihari Gaur Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Parthasarthi, Radha Parthasarthi, Radha Parthasarthi, Radhe. Jaya Lalita Visakha, Jaya Lalita Visakha, Lalita Visakha, Jaya Lalita Visakha. Jaya Gauranita, 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 Jaya Gauranita. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev, Narsingha Dev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Narsingha Dev, Jaya Narsingha Dev, Narsingha Dev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitayor Premanande, Hari Hari.
विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमधेश डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रीला प्रभुपाद की नेत्र लीला प्रविष्ट इस्कॉन फाउंडराचार्य सेवियर ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा पार्थसारथी ललिता विशाखा गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय। श्री श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। इस्कॉन वर्तमानाचार्य वृंद की जय। श्री चंदन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। श्री कृष्ण झूलन विहार जल विहार महामहोत्सव की जय। शिला परमेश्वरी दास ठाकुर तिरुभाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय। श्री श्री राधा रमण देव जी आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय। शिला माधवेंद्रपुरी आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय। शिला श्रीनिवासाचार्य आविर्भाव तिथि महामहोत्सव की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी ऑल ग्लोरीज टू सिमरन डिवोटीज, ऑल ग्लोरीज टू सिमरन डिवोटीज, ऑल ग्लोरीज टू सिमरन डिवोटीज, all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga, हरे कृष्णा। सब लोग मेरे साथ पढ़ें। हमारे गुरुदेव के चरण कमल ही एकमात्र साधन है जिनके द्वारा हम शुद्ध भक्ति प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। मैं उनके चरण कमलों में अत्यंत भक्ति एवं श्रद्धा पूर्वक नतमस्तक होता हूँ। उनकी कृपा से जीव भौतिक क्लेशों के महासागर को पार कर सकता है तथा कृष्ण की कृपा प्राप्त कर सकता है। मेरी एकमात्र इच्छा है कि उनके मुख कमल से निकले हुए शब्दों द्वारा अपनी चेतना को शुद्ध करूं। उनके चरण कमलों में अनुराग ऐसी सिद्धि है जो समस्त मनोरथों को पूर्ण करती है। वे मेरी बंद आँखों को खोलते हैं तथा मेरे हृदय में दिव्य ज्ञान भरते हैं। जन्म जन्मांतरों में वे मेरे प्रभु हैं। वे प्रेमा भक्ति प्रदान करते हैं और अविद्या का नाश करते हैं। वैदिक शास्त्र उनके चरित्र का गान करते हैं। हे गुरुदेव, हे प्रभुपाद, करुणा सिंधु तथा पतितात्माओं के मित्र, आप सबके गुरु एवं सभी लोगों के जीवन हैं। हे गुरुदेव, हे प्रभुपाद, मुझ पर दया कीजिए तथा मुझे अपने श्री चरणों की छाया प्रदान कीजिए। आपका यश तीनों लोकों में फैला हुआ है। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
हरे कृष्ण। जय अनिलो प्रेमा धना करुणा प्रचो जय अनिलो जय अनिलो प्रेमा धना करुणा प्रचो लो प्रेमा धना करुणा प्रचो हे ना प्रभु कोथा गेला आचार्य ठाकुर कहा मोरा स्वरूप रूपा कहा सनाता कहाँ दास रघुनाथा पतित पावा कहाँ मोरा भट्टा जुगा कहाँ कविराज एका काल को था गेला गोरा नटोरा पाषाणे कुटीबो माथा अनले पसीबो गौरांगा गुणेरा निधि कोथा गिले पाबो से सब संगीरा संगे जे कोई लो बिलास से सब से संगा न पाइया कांदे नरोत्तम दास जे अनिलो प्रेमा धना करुणा प्रचुर हे ना प्रभु को था गिला आचार्य ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर
राधा रमन प्रकट्य दिवस महामहोत्सव की श्री झूलन यात्रा तो नहीं है, झूलन लीला महामहोत्सव की श्री जलकेली लीला महामहोत्सव की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हे कृष्ण। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते गौरचंद्राय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरून् श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। Hare Krishna. It's a great fortune for me to be presenting these various topics for today. Very auspicious day. one of the most auspicious days in the calendar, so many festivals. One which is directly related to yesterday's festival, which is Lord Narasimha's appearance. Today's appearance of Radha Ramanji, just like the Lord appeared from Stambe Chet Hiranyakashipu Tatra Virasid Dharihi Prahlada Prabhurasthitet Sarvatra Me Darshayat. Prahlad Maharaj said that you are there everywhere. So, Vasav Vasamsi Sarvasam Kasmat Skambena Drishyate. Hiranyakashipu asked, if your Lord is there everywhere, is he there in this pillar also? And so then the Lord appeared. Stambe Chet Hiranyakashipu Tatra Virasad Dhari. He broke through that pillar and split open the Pakshastasya Vidarayan. He just pulled apart, ripped apart the chest of Hiranyakashipu. He pulled out his innards and wore them as a garland. Now, of course, it is mentioned also that the Lord felt the need for parental affection because Matsyavatar just appeared. Kurmavatar, he appeared during the inundation of Swayambhu Manu. Then Kurmavatar appeared, Vaivasvata Manu, not Swayambhu Manu, Vaivasvata Manu. Then Kurmavatar appeared during the Kshirasagara Manthana, or churning of the Milky Ocean. Varahavatar appeared from the nostril of Lord Brahma in one instance to protect the earthly planet which had fallen into Rasatala, and also to kill the demon Hiranyaksha in another Kalpa, another Manvantara. So then he had to appear as Narasimhadev from the pillar to ensure that Nijabhritya Bhashitam, to fulfill the prophecy of his dear devotee. Prahlad Maharaj's desire that and prophecy that the Lord is present everywhere, and to fulfill Brahmaji's benedictions that he had given in plenty to Hiranyakashipu. So it is mentioned that the Lord felt the need for having parents. So after that, if you see in the other prominent instances that happen of the Lord's appearance in the Dashavatara that Jayadeva Goswami talks about, he had parents. Vamandev had Kashyapa and Aditi. Then after that, Parashurama had Jamadagni and Renuka. Then Lord Ramachandra had Dasharatha and Kaushalya. And then the Supreme Lord personally appeared as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, and also as Yashoda and Nanda. There are various acharyas who say they both merged together when the Lord went to Gokula. And then Krishna, of course, is not considered an avatara, but is avatari. And Lord Balarama appeared as the son of Vasudeva and Rohini. And some people celebrate Buddha Purnima today. Some people say today or tomorrow. So, Nindasi Yajna Videha Haha Shudigadam Sadaya Hridaya Darshita Pashudhadam Keshavadrida Buddha Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. The Lord appeared as Buddha, Shaktavesha Avatara, they say. And there are various versions. Some he's appeared in Gaya, but there are other impostors who say that he appeared in Kapilavastu. Whatever it is, he had also parents, and then even Lord Kalki, when he will appear, he will have parents. He will appear in Shambhala, the son of Vishnu Yasha. So, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who was worshipping his Saligram Shila, some of them he got from Gandaki, and he was worshipping them, and he had a desire that how would it be if I can worship my Lord in the same way like other deities are being worshipped, with all paraphernalia, with garments and everything. We see sometimes there are many devotees who see, when they see that Lord, they will think, how can we decorate him? Although the Lord is Bhushanam Bhushana Angam, he adds beauty to the garments, the attire. So naturally, when we even offer garments to the Lord, we first purify them. We offer mudras, we purify it, and then give it to the Lord. So the garments by themselves are not pure. The Lord is pure. So now, after the Lord has worn them, we distribute the clothes as Maha, if you noticed. So is it that the clothes are making the Lord auspicious and beautiful, or the Lord is making the clothes auspicious? Natural. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami had the desire to worship the Lord and offer him various paraphernalia. And Amazingly, the very next day, the Supreme Lord, the day after Narasimha Chaturdashi, like today, like the Lord appeared out of the pillar, breaking through the stone, fulfilling the desires of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. He manifested from his Shila as Radharaman. Radharaman Dev Bhagavan Ki. The Lord Radharaman is worshipped in tremendous Vedic style. Srila Prabhupada used to say that if you want to learn Vedic worship, you should learn from the Goswamis who are worshipping Radharaman temple. And Srimati Radharani is present in subtle form. There is a throne kept for her next to the Supreme Lord. She is there with him all the time, but we cannot really see her in that form. And it is mentioned that the Supreme Lord Radharaman is the best representation of Sambandha, Vidaya and Prayojana Devas. Who is the Sambandha Deva? Yes. Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan. Sambandha Deva is Madan Mohan, not Radha Madan Mohan. But anyway, that form of the Lord. And so Mother Uttara was the last person to have seen the Supreme Lord face to face. She says, Pahi Pahi Maha Yogin Deva Deva Jagatpate. When Brahmastra comes, she prays to the Lord. There is a personal relationship between Uttara and Supreme Lord. And so under her instruction, Aniruddha's son Vajranabha, Aniruddha's grandson, no? Son or grandson? Parishir. Janmejay. Vajranabha, I'm talking about Vajranabha. Aniruddha's son or grandson? Prapautra. So, great grandson of Krishna, Vajranabha, is the son of Aniruddha. Krishna's son is Pradyumna, Pradyumna's son is Aniruddha, Aniruddha's son is Vajranabha. Vajranabha was effectively the last powerful king of the Yadus in that sense. So, he wanted to make deity forms of the Lord, how he would look like. And so, under Uttara's instructions, he constructed these deities. And Lord Radharaman is just like that. The lotus feet is like Madan Mohan, Sambandha Deva. The chest part is like who? Gopinath, which is the Prayojana Deva. And the lotus face is like Govinda. So, such a beautiful form. I mean, don't believe all those photographs they send with showing Radharaman's teeth and all that. We don't believe in all that. Lord Radharaman Dev is beautiful the way he is, and he is worshipped in wonderful Vedic style. The connection to, there is a very indirect connection to another festival today. Srinivasacharya appeared today. Srinivasacharya is the disciple of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Initially disciple of Gopal Bhatta Goswami who worshipped Radharaman. And Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Samadhi is in the precincts of Radharamanji. So, this is a wonderful appearance of Lord Radharaman. And we can pray, just like Vishnu prayed yesterday, that like you appeared from the Stamba to kill Hiranyakashipu, please appear in our hearts, O Lord Narasimhadev. And O Radharaman, from my stone-framed heart, please appear, so that I can decorate you with my services. I can decorate you with my offerings of love, even if it is imperfect. So that I don't offer my anarthas to you. You are Hari, so you can take them away. You are Ramana. In fact, Srila Prabhupada said the Rama in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra stand for Radhika Raman Ram also. Radhika Raman is Radha Raman, it's the same. So, Ramana, he can attract Ramante Yogina Manante Premananda Chidatmane Iti Rama Padenyaso Parabrahma Vidiyate. That is Lord Ramachandra, but it appears to Supreme Lord directly also. So that's the glories of Lord Radharaman. And coming to Srinivasacharya's appearance, Srinivasacharya, like I said, was the initiated disciple of Sripad Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And he is a very, very special person. If you've seen what happened to the Gaudiya dynasty, so to say, Gaudiya Vamsha, how did it go? The Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally was there. But of course, before him, essentially the Dharma was propagated by Sripad Madhavendra Puri. It is mentioned clearly, Lakshmipatis tasya shishyo bhakti rasashrayah Tasya Shishyo Madhavendro Yadharmo Ayam Pravartitaha. Yadharmo Ayam Pravartitaha. This religion was started by Madhavendra Puri. What is a religion? The religion where Radha Krishna's conjugal love is worshipped. Radha Krishna worship was not so prevalent until Madhavendra Puri. He is called the Kalpavriksha from the spiritual world. And he is the main branch of the Chaitanya tree. Although he appeared before Chaitanya, he initiated Sripad Ishwara Puri, who became the spiritual master of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He had blessed Ishwara Puri, who served him with heart and soul, cleaning his excreta and excrement and whatever else, and taking wonderful care of him. So out of his pleasure for his service attitude, he blessed him that through you the Krishna consciousness movement will spread across the world, and that happened through the agency of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give credit to Srila Prabhupada. So that's Madhavendra Puri's glory is this, and he also was the first person to introduce Vipralamba Bhava, service in separation from the Lord. In the year 2007, I remember participating in the 30th year of Srila Prabhupada's disciples celebrating his service in separation. How many of you there in Vrindavan that time? Anybody remembers? 2007? Service in separation, not 1977, 2007. Okay, so only some of the senior devotees, maybe you must have been here, Prabhuji must have been here. No, Prabhuji sometimes goes there for appearance but not disappearance. So Prabhupada disappearance, so service in separation. So service in separation from Guru also comes from service in separation of Krishna. That feeling will come when we serve the spiritual master in separation. We sang Jaya Nila Prema Dhana a little bit before. I'm sorry, I was running a little late, so I didn't want to delay things. I had some guests coming today, so I requested that somebody else should sing Jaya Nila. That is why. I think the information was communicated. Thank you for singing. I'm sure it was Krishna had a plan. You definitely sing better than me. So Jaya Nila it's just an amazing connection. This Vipralamba from Vaishnavas is an essential ingredient for us to develop Vipralamba from Krishna. Because Narada means one who gives Narayana, one who gives Krishna. And Vaishnavas can give Krishna. While living, they spread the holy name, Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote. So when Srila Narottam Das Thakur, whose dear friend was Srinivasa Acharya, passed away, he wrote, Hena Prabhu Kotha Kela Acharya Thakur. That Acharya Thakur is Srinivasa Acharya. So I want to request all of you, when you sing the bhajan, first, like I remember in the service in separation year 2007, Srila Lokanath Swami Maharaj first sang Hena Prabhu Kotha Kela Acharya Thakur, and then he sang Hena Prabhu Kotha Kela Prabhupada Thakur. So sometimes out of our respect for the departed Acharyas, we can take their names. But it is important first to not change Narottam Das Thakur's bhajan. There it says Hena Prabhu Kotha Kela Acharya Thakur. That is Srinivasa Acharya, not just any Acharya. So first that we glorify, and then we glorify the contemporary Acharya or whichever Acharya was passed away on that day, that we can glorify. So this is some Shastric advisory directives, not changing the bhajans written by Acharyas. It's not a resolution, but it is a guideline from the Shastric Advisory Committee. And some senior Vaishnavas. I'm not sure the Shastric Advisory Committee did pass a guideline, but we can keep that in mind. But coming back to Vipralamba, which Madhavendra Puri espoused, he set their example. And that even when he was passing away, he was singing, Ai Dina Dayadranath, Hare Matranath. He was saying that, how will I, when will I meet you? I'm feeling separation from you. And looking at this, that not so intelligent Ramachandra Puri, because he was a Mayavadi sannyasi. Later on, he got association of Mayavadis because of his offensive attitude, especially towards sannyasis. It is mentioned by some acharyas. So even Mayavadi sannyasis you have to respect. If you don't respect them, you have to fast till noon, Shastra says. So you cannot say, he says somebody. Some people say that he was Jatila, expansion of Jatila. So no ordinary person. But because of his nature, he went and told that, why are you lamenting? You should meditate on the Brahman. So then, Sripad Madhavendra Puri said, get out, you sinful rascal. If I see you, then, my whole life will be wasted. So then he blessed Ishwar Puri in contrary for his humble attitude. And so Madhavendra Puri's life is a standing testimony to our life, how one should be completely surrendered to the Supreme Lord, how one should not consider one's own physical and mental frailties while serving the Supreme Lord. His own Gopal Krishna Goswami Guru Maharaj always gives this example that if anybody asks you to go from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri to get sandalwood, will you? No, we will call up online delivery from Jagannath Puri, some sandalwood and get it ordered. No, that's what we'll do. Okay, this is fine, Yukta Vairagya, but Acharyas talk about Preshita Preshaka, one of the types of disciples, which is that I get a personal service and a subdelegate, give it to somebody else. That's called Preshita Preshaka. It is one of the types of unqualified disciples. So from Sripad Madhavendra Puri's life, we learn how to be a qualified disciple. He was Lakshmipati Tirtha's disciple. And he was so qualified in serving the Lord. He was willing to undergo any lengths to serve the Lord. And the Supreme Lord appeared to him in his dream thrice, not once but thrice. Who can say which all cases? 3 times he appeared. When all? Who can say? You answered one question. You did? I asked you Vajranam. One question you answered. Madan Mohan thing you answered. Somebody else was not answered. Yes. Yes. And it's the same Krishna who appeared to him as a young cowherd boy to give him milk. And then he appeared in his dream. So just see the good fortune. Like in many times in Chaitanya Charitamrita the word comes, Bodo Bhagavan. See, that's that. Madhavendra Puri, Bodo Bhagavan. Most fortunate. The Supreme Lord appeared as his grand disciple. And he had personal interactions with the Lord, personal service to the Lord. Srila Prabhupada says, what can a typewriter do? Wherever it goes, it will go cut, 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 cut. Similarly, Jibara Sharupahai Krishna Nityadas Krishna Tatatta Shakti Bhedabhed Prakash. We are eternally servants of Krishna, so our nature is to serve. If we don't serve, what will we do? So Madhavendra Puri demonstrated how regularly serving the Lord will develop feelings of separation from the Lord. And what greater fulfillment in life can be there when at the time of death you are saying, Krishna, I can't remember you. Krishna, I can't remember you. Then what is it? It is remembering Krishna. It's like if I tell you that, think of anything but the mango. Think. So it's like that. It's through wonderful committed services to the Guru Parampara and to Krishna, we can develop remembrance of Krishna. Good Shravanam and Kirtanam leads to good Smaranam. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj says, good Shravanam and Kirtanam leads to good Smaranam. So, what is Kirtanam? One of the means of good Kirtanam is serving the Supreme Lord. Serving the Supreme Lord glorifies the Supreme Lord. That is Kirtanam. Kirtayati. Bahutir Militva Kirtayati. That is Sankirtanam. All of us serve the Supreme Lord together. That is Sankirtanam. That is also Sankirtanam and it is Sankirtanam. So serving the Lord glorifies him and Madhavendra Puri Path is a living testimony to that. And so it is very, very crucial that we take shelter of Sripad Madhavendra Puri to develop these feelings of Vipralamba Bhava and to us understanding the Madhurya Rasa that is used to celebrate and glorify the Supreme Lord. Getting the sandalwood from, when he got in a dream, the instruction that I am feeling hot, I need some chandan. And many of you are very, very fortunate because you served in Chandan Yatra, which is a very glorious service to keep the Supreme Lord cool. Although the Supreme Lord is Koti Chandra Sushitala, is lotus feet, but it is our mood. Jai Shri Shri Radha Parthasarthi Lalita Vishaka ki Jai, Shri Shri Gauranatai ki Jai, Shri Shri Sita Ram Lakshmana Hanuman ki Jai. So, serving the Supreme Lord is most glorious, and we get this inspiration from Madhavendra Puri Path, traveling so long to get it. One, two, Despite all the hard work, when there is a change of instruction by spiritual authority, no, please don't take it all the way back. Give it here to Gopinath. I am the same. I am the same. Gopal deity is speaking. I am the same. Come on, Bhagavan, you made me go for so long. Please let me close the loop. Let me go back and finish the job. After all that hard work, you are asking give it to Gopinath? He didn't say that. So spiritual authority may sometimes change our services. May change, but we should be acceptable to that. Change our place, adhishtanam. It's a place of karma, can be changed. We may change our service. We should be willing for anything. The test of our Krishna consciousness is when those things which are dear to us, even in Krishna consciousness, are sometimes taken away. That will decide whether we think utility is the principle or facility is the principle. So Madhavendra Puri's life is a testimony to that. Sripad Madhavendra Puri Avirbhavtiti Mahamahotsav Ki. So we also pray to Sripad Madhavendra Puri that we may develop these wonderful feelings of Vipralamba from the Supreme Lord and the Guru Parampara, so that we can serve them as they desire. That's very critical. Now the third big festival that we want to speak about is Srinivasacharya's appearance. I want to reserve some little extra time for Srila Parameshwari Das Thakur, because everyone knows about Radha Ramanji, everyone knows about Madhavendra Puri, about Srinivasacharya also to some extent. But Srila Parameshwari Das Thakur, we want to glorify him wonderfully. So that's very critical. So Srinivasacharya, some critical points that we'll discuss. Critical meaning crucial, sorry. He appeared in 1530 AD, that's what they say. That's like 1530 AD means, when did Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappear? 1534. We should not think. It's our Lord. Oh no, Bhagavate Gaurachandraya. So 1486 he appeared and he left in 1534. But Srila Srinivasacharya appeared in 1530. Which means he was there on the planet when the Supreme Lord was there. And he appeared on Purnima. Again, Vaishaka Purnima, ordinary person. Just, what is the day today? What is the day today? Which Purnima? What Purnima is this? Vaishaka Purnima? Vaishaka Purnima. So, Vaishaka Purnima he appeared. Because sometimes this calendar changes are confusing. Lunar calendar. Prabhuji, no, I have no idea. Before starting his lecture, I got copy of that Vaishnava calendar that you have developed for Iskcon. I just wanted to be sure I'm not missing any festivals. So, Vaishaka Purnima, his father was Gangadhar Bhattacharya. He was a Brahmana of Radha Varga, Radha class. And the Bhakti Ratnakara talks about him, Srinivasacharya, in a big way. When Mahaprabhu took sannyas at Katwa, Gangadhar Pandit was overcome with grief completely. He was shattered. He called out the name, "Hey Chaitanya! Hey Chaitanya!" So when he was so intoxicated in divine love of the Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they nicknamed him what? Chaitanya Das. So Gangadhar Bhattacharya was called Chaitanya Das. And so he had no desire for worldly things. He was not attached at all to worldly pleasures. But then, one day, by the inspiration of the Lord, he had a desire to have a strong wish to have a son. He told this to his wife Lakshmi Priya. Interestingly, her name was also Lakshmi Priya. So then they decided to go to Jagannath Puri to visit whom? Who did they visit in Jagannath Puri? Jai Gaura, Jai Krishna, Jai Jagannath. They met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Supreme Lord himself. They met him, had darshan. And even before they could express their desire, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, the Lord Jagannath will definitely fulfill your desires. He already told him. They did not. Sometimes we feel when we go to our Gurudev, if you go, I remember one god brother of ours, he was feeling very, very dejected. He almost wanted to commit suicide. He was feeling depressed. So he went and offered obeisances to his own Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. And he said, don't commit suicide, it's not good. So, I mean, these things happen. because Krishna or the super soul tells acharyas what they need to know. They may not remember the 454th verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, but they will definitely know the route back to Goloka. So it's critical that we don't miss the bus in judging Vaishnavas. It should not be based on just some knowledge or a skill. The third element is attitude or consciousness. How they are situated in Krishna consciousness. So the Supreme Lord is giving the example how to understand this aspect, that the Supreme Lord can dictate from within. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti. Supreme Lord can dictate from the heart. Now, I think I might have got the details wrong, sorry. It's not about suicide or something else. He was just feeling very low and depressed, and Gurmaj told him that, don't worry, everything will be fine. He just offered obeisance. He did not even get up to show his face. He said, don't worry, everything will be fine. That's what happened. My mistake. Maybe I got sentimental and said something. So, Mahaprabhu told, no, what you desire will happen. And so then, all the devotees started asking, Mahaprabhu, what did you tell him? What did you tell him? So then Mahaprabhu called Govinda, his intimate servant. Interestingly, Sripad Ramanujacharya's intimate servant is also called Govinda. Very interesting parallel between the Supreme Lord and him. And he is Lakshmana. He is not a person. So, he called Govinda and gave him the answer. Chaitanya Das desires to have a son. Indeed, his wife will give birth to a son. A jewel of a son. A Ratna. And he will be named Srinivas. Just see, like Mahaprabhu said, Ha Narottam, and offered his divine love to river Padma. Narottam Das Thakur came there. The other one is Srinivas Acharya. And Shamana Prabhu had personal connection. Mother Lalita and Srimati Radharani personally gave him that tilak, and he could touch the Supreme Mother's anklet. So three extraordinary personalities who took forward the movement. After Mahaprabhu and the Panchatattva and the 6 Goswamis left, the movement was taken forward by these three people. Srinivas Acharya, Shamana Prabhu and Narottam Das Thakur. Pata nahi kya kida hai. So, generally worms sit on dirt. I can understand my position from this. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, through Rupa Goswami and others, I will bring Bhakti Shastras into this world. And they will be distributed by who? Srinivas. Through Srinivas I shall distribute them. So Srinivas Acharya, Shamana Prabhu and Narottam Das Thakur are the first known book distributors in the Sankirtan movement. So it is mentioned that when they were in the Agrahayan month, they had got all these Brahmanas to copy scriptures. There were no linotypes or lexicographers to print, or forget digital printing. They didn't even have normal printing. So they used to carry on a bullock cart all these scriptures, and they went missing at night because at Vishnupur, Birhambir, the robber king, stole away everything. Because the astrologer generally tells him, this party is coming, they got priceless jewels with them. Now when he opened that card, he found there were only books, Talapatras or whatever. So he said, what you said, these are jewels. He said, sir, I've been checking my astrological chart, and repeatedly he says, these are priceless jewels. So obviously the Goswami literature is priceless jewels for us. Nana Shastra Vicharaneka Nipuno, Sadharma Samstapako. Sadharma gets established through these Ratnas. So that is why these are jewels. And so then, by doing some research, it's not like these acharyas were just sentimental people sitting in one place. They were practical. They were also, so he did some research. He checked with people. Oh, okay, the local people said Birhambir is the robber king. He might have taken it. So he did some research and found out that the king can give him more information. So he went to the court, started giving Bhagavad Katha, and along with him, Narottam Das Thakur and Shamana Prabhu were also there for some time. They preached by Kirtan. They gave very wonderful styles of Kirtan. But then this is called Manohara Shahi, Garanahati and Reneti. I don't know, the Odia devotees can correct my pronunciation. You know how it is pronounced? Manohara Shahi. Nishin Prabhu. Manohar Shahi, how do you pronounce it? Manohara Shahi, Garanahati and Reneti. Whatever. These are the three styles. I don't know, it's Bangla or Odia, but some of these styles are very popular in Odisha because Shyamanand Prabhu preached extensively in Odisha through his disciple Rasikanand Prabhu. So they used the medium of Kirtan. Narottam and Shyamananda usually reached the medium of Kirtan. And from Bhagavata, Srinivasacharya used to preach to him. Just by looking at the scriptures, his heart had got transformed. And by constantly hearing Bhagavad Katha from a pure devotee. So, Bhagavata Paditami, Bhagavata Sthane. You have to go to a Bhagavata and learn from him. So, a pure devotee, from hearing from him, his heart got transformed. He gave a separate place to stay for Srinivasacharya. And he went there, and there Srinivasacharya told him that, I've lost these books and I don't know where they can you help me find them. Very interesting. When Srilpad Madhvacharya's books got stolen by the Mayavadi sannyasi Pundarika Puri, it's a different Pundarika Puri. So then he was helped by Vishnuvardhana or Vishnuvardhana, the king. He was a Jain king of Kumbhala. He then later on converted to pure Madhva Vaishnavism. So there is connection in the lives of all acharyas. And so the king helped get all the books back. This news was sent back to Narottam Das Thakur and Shyamanand Prabhu, and they were very happy. And Srinivasacharya, the important thing about Srinivasacharya is that he visited all the places of pilgrimage that was visited by the Supreme Lord. Everywhere where Mahaprabhu and Nityanand Prabhu lived, Jahan Shabha Leela Kailash Srinandanandan, all those places, Srinivasacharya visited all those places. He went to Keturi also. It is mentioned that he also, there is some indication that he also had darshan of Mother Vishnupriya. And he married under the instruction of Narahari Sarkar Thakur. He married twice, but he married under instruction. So whenever we enter any ashram, it should be based on superior spiritual instruction, not because our whimsical mind is telling us anyway. The mind will never tell us to surrender to Krishna. It will tell us to surrender to our desires. But Atmendriya Priti Vacha Tare Balikam Krishnendriya Priti Icha Dhare Premanam. That is an example from Madhavendra Puri's life. Living for Krishna's pleasure. Srinivasacharya also did the same thing for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. When he came to know that the Goswamis had left their bodies after Mahaprabhu's departure, he wanted to go see the Supreme Lord, but he could not. And everyone had ended their pastimes. Rup Sanatan had also ended their pastimes later on. He took shelter of Gopal Bhatt Goswami and received initiation from him. Raghunath Das Goswami, Gopal Bhatt Goswami and Srila Jiva Goswami were present. So he took their shelter. And Srila Jiva Goswami gave him Shiksha and gave him the name Acharya, because he heard personally from Gadadhar Pandit the internal potential of the Lord. He heard personally from him, Jagannath Puri. And that is why he could get so many realizations. So looking at his great erudition, the Supreme Vaishnava Acharya, Srila Jiva Goswami Pad, gave him the title Acharya. These days Acharya is like a religious name or some kind of denomination. Acharya can be used by anybody. You can be Acharya and do hairstylist service. But an Acharya is one who sets an example by behavior. And so he was an expert in scriptures, and he was also living the scriptures. So that is why he is called as Acharya. And one of his important disciples was Ramachandra Kaviraj, who became a very good friend of Srila Narottam Das Thakur, Ramachandra Sangamagi Narottama Das. And it is mentioned that when people used to come to debate with Srinivasacharya, there was one Digvijay Pandit who again came. Some people say his name was also Rupanarayan. And then Ramachandra Kaviraj and all his disciples, they put on the dress as Panwala and Telawala, and they started to speak with each other in chaste Sanskrit. So when they asked him, asked them question. They spoke back in Sanskrit. And then they started arguing, getting into logic and debate, and Ramchandra Kaviraj and all these people soundly defeated them. So they said, who are you? We are just some unqualified disciples of Srinivasa Acharya. So they said, thank you, I will go. So they went away after that. And of course there are some versions which mention that they all took shelter of Srila Srinivasa Acharya also. So that is a very, very important aspect of our life that we have to consider, that for protecting the honor of the parampara, we have to do our best and commensurate with our surrender. Like Krishna says, all of them as they surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Commensurate with our surrender to the parampara, there will be pastimes revealed to us. So the next two pastimes are something that I am not surrendered enough, so it has not completely revealed unto me. One is the Julan pastime. There are two pastimes that are popular in Acharya's literature. Srila Rupa Goswami had a Leela Smaran when sitting at Imli Tala in Radha Kund, that suddenly the divine couple appeared and they wanted to swing on the Jhula. And Mother Srimati Radharani is always scared that Krishna will take the swing very high. So she said, no, I don't want to. So, but then the gopis said, no, don't worry, we will take care of this. And so the divine couple sat and the gopis were pushing them, swinging them gently. Before they knew, suddenly the Lord started taking the swing higher and higher and higher. It went so high that it looked like it will go a full circle around the tree. She got completely scared. So Acharyas say that Mother Radharani hung on for dear life, like we go on a Rafu Chakkar or whatever, giant wheel, Ferris wheel. We hold on to, as a kid I remember holding on to my father and I say, get scared. So Srimati Radha, it all comes from the divine couple, some way. So she held on to the Supreme Lord for dear life, clasped his neck. So the swing went a full circle and came down, and the gopis saw the divine couple entwined. And they said, of course, Jai Ho, Jai Radha Krishna, Jai Radha, Jai Krishna, they glorified. So this is there. And some people say that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also visited this place. And of course, Rupa Goswami and Leela Smaran. The other pastime mentioned is there in Srila Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj's book about Srimati Radharani, which I think once His Grace Vrajendra Prabhu mentioned in class long back, 2 years back or last year, that Narad Muni had a desire to see Lalita and the Supreme Lord sit on this swing. And so he expressed the desire. And so they sat because they knew there was some problem coming, but either, okay, he is a Rishi, so we have to follow. So they sat on it. And before they knew it, Narad Muni disappeared from there, went and told Srimati Radharani, did you know that Radha Krishna are sitting on this swing? And sure, she came, she did not even get fully prepared. She came as she was. And she got completely disturbed and she was sulking completely in Manabhav. And then the Supreme Lord had to get his last trick out of his book to explain to her. You remember I told you long back, Narada Muni causes transcendental kalaha? You remember? So then, okay, Krishna had told her long back. So she remembered that. It came in handy now. And so then she accepted the apology, so to say. And both of them sat on the swing and the gopis made them swing. Jai Shri Radha Krishna Julan Leela Ki Jai. This is different from Julan Yatra. That happens in a different time of the year. Some people say it's the same also, but these are two pastimes are narrated. Water pastime, we can see this nice painting in the Parikrama Marg, Jalakeli. This is also in some kind of manner, this is a Jalakeli, what you see here. And this is the Julan pastime. So we have everything here in Radha Parthasarthi temple. All the pastimes you want are here. Madhavendra Puri's Leela is also there. Saligram Shila is also there. Narasimha is also there. So all today's festivals are there. So in Jalakeli, it happened in Radha Kund, Acharya say. There are many Jalakelis. One of them I will say that the gopis wanted to relax themselves after a hard day, some 2.5 hours of various leelas they performed, sporting activities. So they wanted to do some Jalakeli. So they formed a golden circle around Srimati Radharani, and the Manjaris dressed up the Sakhis and they got into the water. And there were many pastimes they do. splashing water and all that. So they were always careful. Shama Sundara will come and splash water because he's like a mad elephant. So they were doing all that, but suddenly it started. Krishna started splashing water on them. And the gopis also started doing that. And Krishna, it looked like winning. Towards the end, Srimati Radharani personally got into the act. And she, with a cup full of hands, she started splashing water. She poured so much water over the Lord. The Lord said, enough, enough, I have lost, I am defeated. Of course, and then she laughed and they continued the pastime. We know that Srimati Radharani has 25 qualities and one of them is that she can control Krishna. So this is that. Because beyond this, to speak anything will be beyond my consciousness. So we move on to Srila Parameshwari Das Thakur's, Parameshwari Thakur's appearance. Namna Arjuna Sakha Pragyo Dasa Saparameshwaraha. He is the Sakha called as Arjuna, Dwadasha Gopala. And he assisted Nityanand Prabhu when Mahaprabhu asked him to preach in Bengal. He sent him. He asked him to preach. So he appeared in a Vaidya family. Strangely, there are many doctors in Iskcon also because of that. Iskcon devotees are advanced devotees, at least they are doctors of the soul and doctors of the body, many of them. So, he went to, when the Lord took sannyas at Katwa, he went to Vrindavan in a state of intoxication. Then the Lord took sannyas, went to Advaitacharya's house, etc., etc. You know all that pastime. Then Mother Sachi requested him to stay in Nilachal Dham. So he went to Nilachal Dham with Nityanand Prabhu, Mukunda, Jagadananda and Damodar. So the first time the Lord wanted to go to Vrindavan from Nilachal, he went through Kumarhata, Panihati, Kulia, Ramkeli, Kanayar Natishala, Shantipur. So our Narasimhananda Brahmachari, he was meditating on paving a path full of gold and jewels for the Supreme Lord to travel from from Vrindavan to Nilachal, from Nilachal to Vrindavan. But no matter what he tried, he could not go beyond Kanayar Natashala. Kanayar Natashala, we have a preaching center. That's because Mahaprabhu decided to basically stop his trip in that trip. He didn't go to Vrindavan then. He stayed at Kanayar Natashala. And then of course, once he returned to Nilachal in the second time, Mahaprabhu, he told Nityanand Prabhu to go preach in Bengal and deliver the most foolish fallen people. So Nityanand Prabhu took with him Sri Ramadas, Gadadhar Das, Raghunath Vaidya, Krishna Das Pandit, Parameshwar Das and Purandar Pandit. So I want to read from Chaitanya Bhagavad and Chaitanya Charitamrita some nice slokas about him. It says that Purandara Pandita Parameshwari Dasa Jahara Vigrahe Gaura Chandrera Prakasha Shatar Daya Aye Lene Sheikhone Prabhu Dekhi Prema Joge Kande Dui Jone. At that time, Purandara Pandit and Parameshwari Das, in their deities, Lord Gaurachandra personally entered. In this deity form, we do Prana Pratishtha and all that, but in their own deity form, Lord Gaurachandra personally entered. And when they saw this, both of them were pleased. They were completely into ecstasy. And so, it is mentioned that, very interesting point, that it is Parameshwar Das Thakur who started the worship of the deity form of Gaurasundara. A very, very, very special personality. We don't know much about this Vaishnava because we don't study about him. But this is the greatness of this personality. And it is mentioned that Krishna Dasa Parameshwari Dasa Dui Jana Gopala Bhavaya Hai Hai Karen Khana. Like they took Gopala Bhav, two people, Krishna Dasa Pandit and Parameshwari Das. What they are saying? Hi, hi! They were in ecstasy like Gopalas. These Gopalas are not like Krishna. They are part of the Dwadasha Gopala. They used to call out like, cowherds will say, hi, hi, like that they were calling out. Complete ecstasy. Hi, hi. They're saying, hi, hi. It just says, Yeah, I guess in Bangla it's hoi hoi, in Sanskrit and Hindi it is hi hi, in English it is written hi hi. Hi hi, hi hi, okay. When you are in ecstasy it's called hi hi. So, stay high forever. Incidentally, the Upanishad talks about this, that when you are in Ananda, it says have, have, have. So in bliss, you say hi. So thank you. I thought, I read somewhere it was hoi, maybe it's because Bangla, but it's hi. So herding a cow, you don't say a cow hoi hoi, they say hi hi. So practical. Parameshwari Das and Krishna Das were the servants of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So we should not imitate their ecstatic symptoms. They were pretending to be cowherd boys. They are not pretending, they are actually cowherd boys. They are actually cowherd boys, the Dwadasha Gopalas. We prepare to be cowboys, that's a problem. You know what is a cowboy? Cowboy is like in Western movies, there is a hero who goes with cows and he dances with hundreds of women and all that. Our consciousness is like that. We should not try to be Gopala because we are ghosts. So that is very critical. And it is mentioned, Nityananda Jivana Parameshwari Dasa Jahara Vigraha Nityanandera Vilasa. Nityananda was the life and soul of Parameshwari Dasa. Nityananda enjoyed pastimes in his body. Just imagine. Yeah, that's okay. It's only his body, right? Right? Hari Bol! I mean, Iskcon devotees are so transcendently situated that the Supreme Lord performing pastimes through the body of a person is also okay. Ye to hota hi hai. Even we take prasadam inside the body, so the Lord is acting through us. Yeah. So this is how glorious that is Parameshwari Pandit is. And in Adi Leela, chapter 11, text 29, again Parameshwari Das Thakur is mentioned. So these are very important references. In text 29, it is mentioned Parameshwara Dasa Nityanandeka Sharana Krishna Bhakti Payatare Jekare Smarana. Whoever remembers Parameshwari Das Thakur will get love of Krishna. Yes, that's something. And to conclude the ecstasy of Parameshwari Das Thakur, there were some people who got envious of his ecstasy. So they threw a dead jackal. Jackal Lomdi, CR, they threw it into the middle of the Kirtan. And Parameshwari Das Thakur was so ecstatic in Kirtan, he didn't see any dead jackal or anything. He was just dancing and in ecstasy. And because of his ecstatic love for Godhead, that jackal came back to life and started howling Kirtan. Oh, that's how he. Oh, or something like that, right? Maybe, I don't know if it sang Hare Krishna, but we know the dog sang Hare Krishna. But this one we don't know. But he was howling in the Kirtan. So that's the glories of Parameshwara Thakur. Brahmanda Tarite, Pratijone. Each one of them can deliver a universe. So Parameshwari Das Thakur delivering a jackal is nothing. Srila Parameshwari Das Thakur Tirobhav Titi Mahamahotsav ki. Srila Srinivasacharya Avirbhav Titi Mahamahotsav ki. Sri Radha Raman Avirbhav Titi Mahamahotsav ki. Sripad Madhavendra Puripad Avirbhav Titi Mahamahotsav ki. Srila Jhulan Leela Mahamahotsav ki. Srila Jalakeli Leela Mahamahotsav ki. Srila Prabhupada ki. Nitai Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande.
हरे कृष्णा, धन्यवाद। तो आज बहुत से त्यौहार हैं और परमेश्वरी दास ठाकुर का विशेष दिन कि उनका हमारे वैष्णव कैलेंडर में केवल तिरुभाव ही आता है, आविर्भाव आता ही नहीं है। तो साल में
I wanted you to say that point.
तो साल में केवल एक ही दिन होता है कि हम उनको याद करें। तो जो घटना इन्होंने अंत में बताई, तो सबसे ये जो है रोचक ये घटना है कि जो ईर्ष्यालु लोग थे, इनके कीर्तन से ईर्ष्यालु हो गए कि भाई ये कीर्तन करता है तो कितनी भीड़ हो गई इकट्ठी, कितनी भीड़ इकट्ठी हो गई है, हमारे लिए तो कोई भीड़ इकट्ठी नहीं होती है, हैं, हम तो जो है बड़े योग्य ब्राह्मण हैं, ब्राह्मण परिवार में पैदा हुए हैं, स्मार्ट ब्राह्मण हैं, ये वो, तो हमारे लिए तो कोई नहीं भीड़ नहीं आती। और इसके लिए कितनी भीड़ हो गई इकट्ठी, तो इसकी भीड़ को जो है खराब करने के लिए, इसका जो है भीड़ को ख़त्म करने के लिए जो है मरा हुआ जो गीदड़ उसको जो है डाल दिया। तो जब भीड़ में जो है इकट्ठे जो है कीर्तन के बीच में मरा हुआ गीदड़ अगर गिरेगा तो सब लोग भागेंगे, मरा हुआ है ना, लाश है तो सब लोग भागेंगे। तो इस तरह से उसने जो है उन लोगों ने डाल दिया था। तो उसके बदले क्या हुआ, सब उल्टा ही हुआ, क्योंकि वो जिंदा हो गया, मरा हुआ गीदड़ जिंदा हो गया, वो भी नाचने लगा वो भी तो और भीड़ आ गई, और ज़्यादा भीड़ इकट्ठी हो गई और कीर्तन का और आनंद बढ़ गया, है ना। वो अगर कीर्तन करे और वो भी नृत्य करे तो फिर जो है क्या, फिर तो और ज़्यादा कीर्तन में और भी रंग आ गया। तो परमेश्वर दास ठाकुर का जो है ये प्रभाव, तो आज के दिन जो है हमें उनसे प्रार्थना करनी चाहिए कि उनकी भी जो है कुछ कृपा का बिंदु हमें अगर प्राप्त हो जाए तो हमारी भी जो है कीर्तन में इस प्रकार की रुचि हो। और जो जल विहार और झूलन विहार, तो ये जो लीला है तो यहाँ पर हम देख रहे हैं तो जल विहार की लीला है। और आप देख रहे हैं पूर्ण चंद्रमा, तो पूर्ण चंद्रमा बैसाख का जो पूर्णिमा है, तो आज पूर्ण चंद्रमा है, तो बैसाख का जो महीना है वैसे तो गर्मी का ही है, तो दिन तो गर्मी का ही होता है। ये भगवान झूलन यात्रा जो झूलन करते हैं तो वो जो है सखियों के साथ करते हैं, और पूर्णिमा की रात जो होती है तो वो जो है चंद्रमा की शीतलता से ही गर्मी दूर होती है। तो पहले गर्मी दूर करने का और कोई दूसरा उपाय नहीं था कि कूलर है, एसी है, कुछ तो ये सब नहीं था। तो चंद्रमा के द्वारा ही जो है दिन भर का जो ताप है वो लोगों का दूर होता था और उनको शीतलता प्राप्त होती थी। तो बैसाख की पूर्णिमा को जो है भगवान जल विहार करते हैं। तो इस प्रकार से ये जल विहार की लीला है। और झूलन विहार में भी आप देखते हैं तो ललिता और विशाखा जो है झुला रहे हैं राधा कृष्ण को, तो वहाँ भी चंद्रमा है, तो वही पूर्णिमा का चंद्रमा है ना। तो पूर्णिमा की रात है ना। तो भगवान जो लीलाएं करते हैं गोपियों के साथ में वो रात्रि में करते हैं, और पूर्णिमा की रात्रि में विशेष रूप से रास लीला होती है और झूलन लीला होती है और जलकेली लीला होती है। ये सब जो है पूर्णिमा को विशेष रूप से भगवान करते हैं। हरे कृष्ण।
गौर पूर्णिमा यस, जय मामंद प्रभु। थैंक यू प्रभु, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आइसिंग ऑन द केक। यस
जी, लाइक वी रीड कि जो हमारी आंखों के कंट्रोलिंग डीटी होते हैं वो सन होते हैं और माइंड का कंट्रोलिंग डीटी मून होते हैं। तो
सॉरी सर, आई कुडंट हियर यू। आंखों के कंट्रोल की डीटी इज व्हाट?
लाइट, हमारे जो सेंसेस में आईज के कंट्रोलिंग डीटी होते हैं, दैट इज सन, बिकॉज लाइट इज रिक्वायर्ड इन सीइंग एनीथिंग। सो फॉर द माइंड इट इज मून। सो हाउ वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि लाइट आंखों के लिए तो समझ आ जाता है, बट मन के लिए कैसे मून हमारे कंट्रोलिंग डीटी है?
The Vedic mantra says Chandrama manaso jataha. So from the moon the mind appears in the form, and in the Supreme Lord's universal form also the mind is represented by the moon. Is there. So even modern psychologists, they say that when the moon's movements, they affect the tidal waves, tidal position. It affects the brain waves of people who have mental issues also. So there is a direct correlation between these two. He is the controlling deity. Now why he is the controlling deity is something I haven't got any scriptural reference for that. How? Because through their like how does the moon grow the vegetables? Krishna says through the rasatmakaha, through the juices in vegetables, they appear through Chandra. So how does the mind control the this thing? I don't know if there is any pastime for it. Do you have any pastime?
नहीं, यहाँ पर सिद्धांत ये है कि भगवान के जिस अंग से जिस देवता की उत्पत्ति हुई है वो देवता हमारे उस अंग का जो है स्वामी है।
हाँ।
तो भगवान के नेत्र से सूर्य प्रकट हुआ, सूर्य उत्पन्न हुआ, तो हमारे नेत्रों का देवता सूर्य है। उसी प्रकार से भगवान के मन से चंद्रमा की उत्पत्ति हुई, तो हमारे मन का जो देवता है वो चंद्रमा है। भगवान की भुजा से इंद्र उत्पन्न हुए, तो हमारी भुजा के देवता इंद्र है। भगवान के मुख से अग्नि उत्पन्न हुई तो अग्नि हमारे मुख का देवता है। तो इस प्रकार से हमें समझना पड़ेगा कि जिस भगवान की जिस इंद्रिय से जो है जिस देवता की उत्पत्ति हुई है वो देवता हमारी उस इंद्रिय का जो है नियंत्रक है।
So theoretically I was right. As the universal form, the mind, I just told you that the universal form of the Lord, the mind was actually the moon. So Prabhuji is saying, is confirming that. What I said has been confirmed by Shastra and Sadhu, so it is fine. You can accept it. From the corresponding parts of the body are controlled by those deities who appeared from that particular part of the Supreme Lord. That is the confirmation of the scriptures and sadhus. Thank you for that question. Yes, Vilas Padmana Prabhu. We'll conclude with this because I have time. I don't know if you have.
Prabhuji, you mentioned about the Vaishnava song. We should not change the meaning and we should maintain its purity. So, Prabhuji, my question is, when we sing Guru Vandana, so it was written by Narottam Das Thakur for Loknath Goswami. So there it is written Loknath Lokera Jivana.
So theoretically you should not sing Prabhupada Lokera Jivana. That is not correct. You may have ecstatic modes.
My question is that when we sing that, should we remember that mood of Narottam Das Thakur singing for Loknath Goswami, or we should offer it to Prabhupada?
I'll tell you a pastime. It happened in Delhi or Vrindavan, I'm not sure. Atmananda Swami came during Guru Puja. He came 1 or 2 days before. He was in Guru Puja and he was preached to by Loknath Maharaj. So he saw Prabhupada during Guru Puja. People were offering Guru Puja. They were singing and he was playing Kartal. He asked, okay, they are singing for him. Who is he singing for? So Loknath Maharaj told him, he is singing for his Guru Maharaj. He is passing it up the parampara. So when we are singing, after singing the whole Guru Vandana, which says Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana, Loknath Goswami, Prabhupada is there, but we are singing about our Prabhupada, because Prabhupada introduced this system so that once during Guru Puja, one devotee was worshipping Saligram Shila, I think the Haigriva Prabhu probably. And Prabhupada said, what is this nonsense? He should be in Guru Puja. It's Saligram worship. Prabhupada used the word nonsense because our connection to the spiritual master is established by being present in Guru Puja. He told us, Gopal Krishna Guru Maharaj checks many times about some senior devotees. He asks, does he come for Guru Puja? He asks. Because connection to the parampara happens through that. So we worship Prabhupada, yes, but definitely we should not change the lines. Those lines are definitely meant for Loknath Goswami Pad. This is guideline. There is no, I am nobody to pass a diktat. I'm just saying this is a guideline. We should ideally not change lines to the acharyas. At least in official temple settings, in a house program or in our personal exchanges, we can say things like that. Like Prabhupada Lokera Jivana, Prabhupada Karodaya Dehamore Padachaya. All this is not there in scripture. If out of personal ecstasy somebody wants to sing, we can't ask them to stop. I won't sing. My point is that I will not sing because we can't change those lines of the acharya. They know better how to worship Krishna. So tomorrow we say Hare Gopala, Hare Gopala, Gopala Gopala, Hare Hare. Because my ecstasy is Krishna as a cowherd boy. Doesn't make sense. So these, Prabhupada says the songs of the Vaishnava Acharyas are non-different from Vedic literature. So this is a guideline. This has been given by Kirtan ministry also, I think in the past, that we should not change the lines of the Acharyas. There is no GBC resolution. So we cannot say, no, you should not. We cannot. But it's my understanding that we should not.
इसमें कुछ और भी विचार है कि नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर ने जो लिखा था भजन, तो उसमें था गुरु साधु शास्त्र वाक्या तो उन्होंने ये लिखा था, हम लोग बोलते हैं गुरु मुख पद्म वाक्या। तो प्रभुपाद के समय में जो है केवल एकमात्र गुरु प्रभुपाद ही थे और शास्त्र भी प्रभुपाद थे, साधु भी प्रभुपाद थे। क्योंकि विदेशों में जब ये जो हुआ था, आंदोलन फैला था, तो ना कोई शास्त्र जानता था ना कोई साधु जानता था, केवल प्रभुपाद थे। तो गुरु मुख पद्म वाक्या। तो कभी कभी जो है परिस्थिति के अनुसार अगर वो परिवर्तित हो जाए तो वो सब जो है वैष्णवों का पूरा समाज मिल करके वो जो है विचार कर सकते हैं कि समय स्थान परिस्थिति के अनुसार कुछ अगर बदल दिया जाए तो बदल दिया जा सकता है। और जैसे तिरुभाव भजन है तो तो प्रभु जी ने बड़ा अच्छा बताया कि नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की जो पंक्ति है, पहले वो आचार्य ठाकुर बोले, उसके बाद फिर किसी आचार्य का नाम बोले, वो भी ठीक है। हाँ, लेकिन अक्सर यही होता है कि आचार्य का नाम बोले नहीं जाता है और कोथा गिला आचार्य ठाकुर है, तो उसमें कोई मतलब हमारी चेतना होती नहीं कुछ भी, किसके लिए हम भजन गा रहे हैं, है ना। तो अगर कोई व्यक्ति आचार्य का नाम ले और उसमें मतलब परिवर्तन तो हो गया, लेकिन उसमें आचार्य की जो है चेतना आ जाती है कि हम उसके लिए हम गा रहे हैं, तो वो मेरे ख्याल से वो ज़्यादा अच्छा है। हालांकि सबसे अच्छा तो इनका ये है कि भाई पहले आचार्य ठाकुर बोले, इसके बाद फिर आचार्य का नाम लेके दोबारा पंक्ति बोले, सबसे बढ़िया तो इनका ही है। लेकिन फिर भी दोनों स्थितियों में से मुझे लगता है कि वो ज़्यादा अच्छा है कि भाई आचार्य का नाम तो लिया कम से कम, हालांकि पंक्ति बदल गई, आचार्य का नाम लिया तो हमारी चेतना तो आ गई। तो ये मेरा सुझाव।
थैंक यू। यस, we don't have time. I think class is over officially. Those who want to go can go. You can continue. Adigopanimai. I think Sabha, this person, you can speak. Like I said, there are no rules to this. There are no rules to this. It's not a rule. Prabhuji is giving his understanding. It's not a rule. Even what I said is not a rule. Problem is there is no end to it. Everything will change. Tomorrow Guruvashtakam line you will start changing in the morning. Because Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindam, Vande Guru Prabhu Charanaravindam. This same. Like we say, Jaya Keshavadrita. It is not Jaya Keshavadrita. It is Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa. So those changes we should not make. I think we should sing only that. I am respectful to His Grace Chitamita Prabhu, but I think we should not change Acharya's lines. These are lines specifically given. There are some grammar mistakes, spelling mistake is different. They are actual line. How can you change? You are higher than the Acharyas.